I heard someone say one time that they've seen their house cleaned up between the time they hear a car door close and the doorbell rings. Everything's thrown together. Yeah. But that's your answer on, you're guessing, but you should set the date. Now, if when you reach that date, whatever the date is, you haven't reached your goal, you want to ask yourself two questions. Have I given this everything I've got? And did I expect to reach it? Expectation is the mindset that invokes the law of attraction. And if the answer is no, give yourself an extension of time and then go back at it. If the answer is yes, I did expect and I gave it everything I had, the same answer, give yourself an extension and keep on going. You don't quit. You don't change the goal, change the plan, but not the goal. Okay? Good. Yes?
Sorry about that.
When you ask the question, if you just wait for the mic, I think they want to capture the...
Bob, how do you change your mindset from trading your time for money?
How do you change your mindset? Well, you change your mindset in anything through understanding. And there's only one way to develop understanding, and that's through study. And so you have to become aware there's only 3 strategies for earning money. 1 is trading time for money. Number 2 is invest money to earn money. And number 3, you multiply your time by setting up multiple sources of income. Like, I'm not sure how many sources of income I've got. I've got a lot of them. And you can set them up so that you're earning money while you're sleeping. I think network marketing is one of the greatest ideas that ever come down the road. Because that gives you the ability to earn money while you're sleeping. Okay? Yes? Oh.
Bob, how would you like to say, is it possible for a person like me, being visually impaired, to set up multiple sources of income?
A person like you, what was the question?
I'm 100% blind, and I try to build websites and things like that, and I unfortunately haven't been very successful with that yet. So what would you say is a good suggestion for a person like me to set up multiple sources of income?
Well, I really don't think you're any different than anybody else in that respect. You're just going to need help in doing things where you can't see.
Okay.
I read, I don't know if you, Charlie, what the heck was his? Charlie Boswell. Did you ever hear of Charlie Boswell?
No, not yet.
Well, I was reading a book. A man gave me a book. I was speaking at a Metropolitan Life convention, and there was 3 or 4 regions coming in, so I'd speak for maybe 2 hours, and then I'd wait 3 days and speak for another 2 hours, and then wait 3 days and speak, because there were different regions coming in from the company. And I was reading this book. I was sitting on a balcony down in Florida, and I'd be laughing one minute and literally crying the next minute.
Oh.
The book was written by Charlie Boswell. It was called Now I See. Charlie was blind. He had his eyes taken. He was blown off a tank at the end of the Second World War, and he lost his sight, and they kept operating. They finally took his eyes right out of him, and he was not able to tell the difference between light and dark. But he was a golfer, and he was an international golfer, I think 9 times, and national golf champion 13 times in the United States. And he was shooting golf in the low 80s. Now, one of the rules is keep your eye on the ball. So I think the answer to your question is you wouldn't be any different than me. It's just that you're not able to see, I am. So you would need help in that area where I may need help in another area. We have to get help where we need it. We don't do anything on our own. We're all interdependent. If you try and do it on your own, you're probably not going to do very much.
Yes.
So you need help in that area. And the better help you get, the better off you are.
Yeah. For example, I could see myself very well becoming a life success consultant, because when I listened to The Secret in 2006, I have had a really serious bad time, and that movie, just listening to it and understand that I can attract a better life, really helped me to change. And I'm at a point where I really can help a lot of people, and I already did, so I think maybe that's my next step.
I will introduce you to Gina Hayden, who's sitting here with me. Gina's worked with me for 25 years.
Oh.
And Gina, do you want to go over and introduce yourself? What is your name?
I'm Patrick Shoup.
Patrick? Good to have you here. I can introduce you to Gina, and we will comp you in as a consultant. How's that?
Yes, I'm also in contact with TV2 because I really want to do it. I don't know how it's going to happen right now.
It just happened.
Yeah.
There, saved you about $18,000 just by saying that.